Yeng lumutigo wachinura karina guagia aye garina guagia garina guagia
Wow guys, look at the beach today. Oh my god. Good morning guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. In case you're new here, welcome. My name is Mwango. I'm from Kenya, Mama Africa. I'm a world traveler, and welcome to Belize. Welcome to the beautiful Hopkins. Oh my god, if you come to Belize and you don't come to Hopkins, then you haven't been to Belize. I'm glad I made it here. So in case you're new here, please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about today's vlog. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much guys. It's morning. I'm super excited today because the day today is super beautiful. I mean, since when I came here, it haven't been like this. Do you guys remember the other day I even gave you guys a drone shot, but the beach wasn't clear and beautiful the way it is right now. So yeah, it has been raining a lot, and that's why the beach wasn't so pretty, but it's clearing up today. It's clean, you can literally see the ground. I love it. Wow. So today gonna be an interesting day. I have one of Belizean creators. He came. We wanna be going to Dangriga today to get the culture, the history of the Garifuna people. If you don't know who the Garifuna people are, today you're gonna know. Okay, if you don't know, you should know. So today gonna be a really interesting day, and I can't wait to take you guys along. So you know, this is where it is always at. It's like now my new home in Belize. I eat here, I create the cooking vlogs right there. So I really appreciate the people's hospitality. Breakfast time guys. So I love my honey. It's finished. I'm gonna buy some more when I'm coming back. Yep. So this is my ginger and lemon tea. I always have this every day, in the morning, during the day, during the evening, anytime I feel like. And with me here, I don't know how they call this, maybe roti. Yeah, it's more of roti for sure, dry just like roti, but not so much. It's just very okay. I love it. And I have some beans here. So this is what I'm having for breakfast before hitting the road. Yeah, super excited today. Gonna be a good day today. Yep, I love my honey. Very good. I can highly recommend. Hot. All right guys, I'll see you when I'm done. The beach is too pretty today. Let me have a look of it one more time. Hello. Ooh. Wow. Hopefully today I'll get a chance to swim a little bit. Alright guys, so we are leaving right now. As I said, we headed to Dangriga, and it's gonna be an amazing day today. I'm super excited. We're gonna learn more about the culture, and I'm gonna let them say hello to you. This is going to be interesting because at least we got a car. Yeah. Hello, say hello to my fans.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Belize D.
Thank you.
We've been watching you and hoping you would show up someday, and here you are.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Belize.
Yeah, and also
hello, welcome. This is Danny, aka Dan Man. Welcome to Hopkins, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a good time today. We're gonna go to the Dangriga Museum, and hopefully give you all some good content of Dangriga.
What's the name of your
And in
YouTube
between.
channel? Tell them.
Well, I recently started a YouTube channel. It's the name of it is actually my name.
Okay.
Which is Danny Eligio.
Okay.
So I might need to change it to Dan Man, which is, you know. But welcome to Hopkins, everybody, and yeah, let's have a blessed day today.
Yeah, so guys, please check him out. I'm gonna leave the link. Support him. When I was coming, I was trying to look for local Belizean creators, and I only found one who is a little bit more consistent. That is the lady that I normally do vlogs with in Belize City. Her name is Santia. Say hello as well.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay. So guys, it's gonna be a good day today. It's hot already, but I love it. I'm not complaining. It'd rather be hot than cold to me. Okay, so let's go.
Growing stronger. When we're alone, there's no you in the picture. Paint by numbers isn't how I wanted to. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than gold. If someone had told me that I will be strong, I'm gonna rise and fly and leave the gold between the lines. Whatever you do, what we were, now he's my silver lining. Whenever you call, what you say, you're nothing but a gold ring. To be true, say I do, but you're no one I needed in life. Oh, that is why you are stuck between the lines. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, oh, greener than gold. If someone had told me that I will be strong, oh, I'm gonna rise and fly and leave the gold between the lines.
All right, guys, here we are at the Garifuna Museum. I'm so excited to learn today, and also all of us are gonna get to learn. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay. The first thing you see when you come here is this drumist. Yeah, this is very popular.
Good morning.
Knock, knock.
Buiti binafi, warisi.
Morning. Good morning.
Alright, this is Warisi at Photo. Good morning, Tom.
Okay.
This is Mwango from Kenya.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
She's actually my cousin.
Okay, all
So
right.
she'll be the one to give us the walkthrough for the lesson.
Okay.
History lesson.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
We start from outside. So, Buiti Binafe is how we say good morning in Garifuna. Buiti Binafe.
Kuiti binaf.
Buiti Binafe.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to welcome you to Dangriga.
Thank you.
Dangriga is the culture capital of Belize. And I would also like to welcome you to the Belize Garifuna Museum. This museum covers music, dance, language, belief, food, and clothing of the Garinagu people. It also exhibits the migration of the Garinagu from Africa to St. Vincent to Rotan to Belize. My name is Warisi Eligio, and I will be educating you about certain aspects and practices of the Garinagu people. If you were to look over this side, you see a statue. If you notice, the statue have a drum. When it comes to our culture, everything we do, we include our drums. Whether we're mourning or whether we're celebrating. We the Garinagu celebrate Garifuna Settlement Day on the 19th of November because that was the time our ancestors came to the shores of Belize. And we have people to thank for that. We have people like Alejo Benin. Alejo Benin helped the Garinogo escape civil war in Honduras. We have Joseph Satrier. Joseph Satrier led a rival against the British colonial government in St. Vincent, and he died defending his honor. We have Thomas Vincent Ramos. Thomas Vincent Ramos was a visionary Garifuna leader, whom in 1941 established the first Garifuna settlement day. Thomas Vincent Ramos' sole purpose was to promote the interests of the Garinogo people, and he is now considered as a national hero. If you were to look behind, you will see a monument. That monument is the Chilihadwa Garinogo monument. Chilihadwa Garinogo meaning that we have arrived. And that monument represents the arrival, the survival, and the prosperity of the Garinogo people. On those poles, we used to have flags, which includes the United States flag. And those flags represented places where you can find the Garinogo people. If you were to look beyond the monument, you see a farm. On that farm, we plant cassava. Do you know what is a cassava?
Yes, we have cassava as well.
Okay. So the plant around the monument are actually a cassava plant.
Yeah.
The little black and white building over that side is a cassava processing facility. There is where we bake the cassava. Over this side, you have the Gulisi Community Primary School. And it is the only school that teaches Garifuna to the kids. Garifuna being the first language.
Wow, that's so beautiful. At least you got that. That means everything.
So it teaches Garifuna, English, and Spanish. And although it is a Garifuna school, it is not only open for the Garifuna kids. We refer to the country of Belize as a melting pot of culture. And the reason why we say that is because we have a lot of different ethnicity living in our town or country. Like you have the Garinogo, the Creole, the Maya, the Mestizo, the Mennonites, the Chinese. So if you notice, when the kids get a break, you will see a lot of different ethnicity of kids at the school. So as long as you are a parent and you're interested in your child or your children to learn any aspect of the Garifuna culture, they are welcome to attend the school. And the school opened its door to the community in 2005, and we opened the museum in 2007. And this land is owned by the NGC, the National Garifuna Council. Now we're pressing inside.
Wow.
Follow this for the sticks lying around.
It's okay.
Yeah, they really have to work on the museum, so. If you notice, this wall is not as colorful as the rest of the wall. The pictures that you see on this wall were pictures done by a student who was doing a little history about the Garinogo. But originally on this wall, we will have a picture or an image of Gulisi. Maybe you were asking, who is Gulisi? Or why is the museum or the school named Gulisi? In our Garifuna stories, we were exiled from St. Vincent, and we were loaded onto 11 ships. On one of those ships was a 13-year-old girl named Gulisi. Gulisi was the daughter of the last chief of St. Vincent, and the name of that chief is Joseph Satrier. With the passage of time, Gulisi got older and Gulisi had kids. Gulisi had 13 kids. Gulisi educated her kids about what she went through as a little girl. And eventually that story had an impact on one of Gulisi's daughter, whereby when she had her own kids, she told them the same story. So it was concluded that Gulisi was all about passing on the story. And that is what the museum is about. Educating others about what we, the Garinogo, went through to get where we are. And decades later, we are still here. We have our music, our language, our food, our clothing, our belief to show firm. And if you were to ask me, I can tell you I am a proud daughter of 1,000 generations.
That's beautiful.
Yang hey lumutigo watinura tarina guadia aye garina guadia. So who are the Garinogo, and what was the migration of their timeline? The Garinogo is a mixture of African and indigenous people who live on the island of St. Vincent, and they speak Garifuna, an Arawakan language. So the Garinogo are a mixture of African, indigenous, Kalinogo, and Afro-Caribbean people. We also had the Arawaks, and the way how the Arawak expanded, they intermingled, and they gave a rise to a set of people called the Kalinogo. What about the Caribs? We have all heard that story about Columbus discovering lands, and up to today that story still has not been corrected. Why? Because Columbus himself stated when he got there, people were already there. So So how can you discover something someone already knew about? But with the passage of time, Columbus took possession of those lands in the name of Isabel of Spain. And of course, you had the English, the British, the French, the Dutch, the Portuguese. And these various groups would fight among each other. And when they would get tired of fighting, they would go to a place like Versailles to have a peace treaty. But that did not last because eventually they continued to fight. But in one of those meetings, it was concluded that St. Vincent would be left alone. Why? Because the Kalinago began to fight back, and they were facing their resistance. But eventually the Europeans decided that they wanted to develop the lands, and they needed labor, so they wanted to enslave the natives, but the natives were not having it. Then one day someone suggested, hey, there are these people, there are these black people in St. Vincent. Why don't you go get them? They are used to the hard work, they are used to the labor. And this was how everything started. These people went through great lengths in order for them to escape. Some of them ran away. Some of them built raft, hoping that the wind would blow them along the coast of the main river. And those of them who got away were welcomed in by the Kalinago. And when they intermingled, they gave rise to us, the Black Caribs, the Garinago. And eventually we had to fence for ourselves. By 1802, 150 Garinago could have been found on the southern part of Belize, which was known back then as British Honduras. By November 19, 1832, marked the first year of the Garinago settling in Belize. And today we continue to migrate. You can find the Garinago in Nicaragua, in Guatemala, Honduras, and here in Belize. The map that you see over this side is just summarizing our livelihood as Garinago and the road we took to be here on the mainland. If you notice, the map has a boat. This boat represents us being exiled from St. Vincent. And when we came, the only thing that we brought along was our Garifuna flag and our cassava. Over this side of the map are people who have contributed tremendously to the preservation of the Garifuna culture. For example, you have Mr. Paul Nabor. Mr. Paul Nabor is now a deceased. We refer to him as a parandero. One of our Garifuna dances is the paranda, and his music was solely in the paranda beat, so we refer to him as a parandero. Over this side, we have Miss Sandra Miranda. And Miss Sandra Miranda is a past president of the National Garifuna Council. Over here, you have my mentor, Mr. Roy Cayetano. Mr. Roy Cayetano is a linguist. He helps in translating stuff from English to Garifuna, like our little Garifuna storybooks, our dictionary, and our national anthem. And over this side, you have Thomas Vincent Ramos. And T.V. Ramos is the founder of the Garifuna Settlement Day. We proceed this day. Over here we have an image of a typical Garifuna kitchen. If you notice, we have our fire hearth. Here is where we cook our food. If you notice, this fire hearth is flat on the floor. There are some fire hearths that are a little elevated, so you don't have to bend that much. Over that side we have a griddle. In Garifuna we call it budari. And here is where we bake the cassava. We have two types of cassava. You have the sweet cassava and you have the bitter cassava. The sweet cassava is the cassava that you can harvest, peel, boil, and eat, like we eat potato. Then you have the bitter cassava, which is the poisonous cassava. Because if you were to drink the juice of the bitter cassava, it can kill you. Why? Because it contains cyanide. But thanks to our ancestors, we inherited this implement. This is a cassava squeezer. In Garifuna, we call it ruguma. And when it comes to the cassava processing, it is a 2-day process. And in our culture, our women are usually the hardworking ones. So on the first day, they will go to the farm, harvest the cassava, bring it home, peel it, wash it, and grate it. After the cassava has been grated, you will fill it up into this implement from this side. The more you fill up the cassava squeezer, the swelling it gets. Keep in mind, this is a miniature cassava squeezer. The one that is originally used would be from one end to the next end. It is very long. So you need something that is very high or tall to hang it on. After you have hung the cassava squeezer, you add weights at the bottom. The more you add weights at the bottom, it stretches out the cassava squeezer and it takes out the juice. And the substance that is left inside, you will take out, put it in a bowl, and you leave it to ferment overnight. And that concludes the first day of the cassava processing. On the second day, the same substance that you left to ferment overnight, you will take it and place it on a sieve. In Garifuna, we call it hibisa. Once again, this is another miniature version. The one that is originally used is the one on the side of the wall. After you have sieved the cassava, you will end up with a fine flour. That fine flour is what you take and evenly distribute on the griddle and you leave it to bake. And after it has been baked, you will end up with a biscuit called the ereba. And the ereba is non-preservative. You can take it, put it in a bag, regular plastic bag or a Ziploc bag, put it in a cupboard or shelf inside of your home, and you can leave it there for a whole year and it still be good to eat. It is non-preservative. The picture over that side is just showing you how the cassava process works. From the harvesting, to the straining, to the sieving, to the baking, and the end product. Then we move on over to the beluria. The beluria is derived from the Spanish word belura, which means festive. The beluria is just our way of helping the soul of our ancestors transform into Sadie. Sadie is the afterlife. In English, we would say heaven. In Garifuna, we say Sadie. The beluria is 9 nights of prayers and services dedicated to the soul of the dead. Usually at a beluria, you will find a tent outside of the deceased home. The elderly woman would be inside praying. Under the tent, you will hear the drum beating, people eating, dancing, singing, drinking, crying, telling stories. If you do not know better, maybe we would ask ourselves, are these people mourning or are these people celebrating? If you were to ask me, I can tell you we're doing both. We're mourning because we have lost a loved one. We're celebrating because we are celebrating the life that person had already lived. So the beluria is just our way of helping the soul of our ancestors, or saying our last goodbyes to the soul of our ancestors, but just in a festive type of way. Over this side, we have
just a minute, please. I think this 9 nights thing, they also have it in Jamaica,
yes,
because I've been in Jamaica.
Tradition.
And I've read here, at the burial of the body, the deceased may be buried with some of their valuables or favorite items. The youngest member of the family, usually babies, may be crossed over the casket 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
In Jamaica, I saw them beating the baby, and I was like, why are they beating the baby? But I didn't get anybody to explain that to me. It's still the same thing, they beat the baby to cry?
No.
Okay, that's different here. Okay.
So over this side, we have some Garifuna implements. We have a basket. In Garifuna, we call it basigidi. And like what you do with a normal basket, you put stuff in it. Over this side, we have another basket. But this one is specifically used in our spiritual center, the Dangriga. In Garifuna, we call it kwage. So when the fisherman would go on their fishing trip, whatever they bring back from the fishing trip, we will put it in this basket and we will hang it at each corner of the Dangriga. So this one is called kwage. Over this side, you'll see something that looks like a little jar. In Garifuna, we call it poro. Back in the olden days, our ancestors, this would be referred to as a little or a mini refrigerator. Our ancestors would usually put water in it, and usually how your refrigerator cools water, this jar keeps the water cool. Over this side, we have a pair of shells. In Garifuna, we call it Yahweh. And those pairs of shells are used to dance the Wanarago, one of the Garifuna dances. Now we move on over to the Garifuna music and dance. The name of the music usually corresponds to the dance that is being danced. You have the gunje, the paranda, the punta, the sambai, the tegunugu, the chekanare, and the wanarago. The gunja is a ring dance. It is a dance whereby each male takes turns dancing with a female. The paranda is a slower version of the punta. It includes Garifuna music and dance and a rock element. The chumba is a dance only danced by the female. It is a dance whereby our females show normal and abnormal activities of everyday life.
Normal and abnormal.
Like cooking, cleaning,
That's
fishing, farming.
Abnormal?
So it is a dance whereby like the drum will be playing, right? Then they will be doing action, but you are not supposed to have any tools. You're supposed to dance it, and then guess what you're doing?
It's like a mimic dance.
Just something like that.
Somewhat like a charades.
So yes, see, they do it, and you guess what they are doing. But they can't take nothing. No kind of implements, no nothing. Okay. So when it comes to the punta is like a sexual dialogue dance between a man and a woman that is characterized by the shaking of the hips and the buttocks. Then we move on to the wanaragua. The wanaragua is also known as shankono in Belize. The wanaragua is a dance only danced by the men. It's a dance whereby the dancer leads the drum. So the drummer would have to have a clear vision of the dancer so he can interpret what the dancer is doing. The ribbons on the wanaragua dancers are usually black and white. And the black and white ribbon represents the mourning of the past and the anticipation of the new. If you were to look at the Wanaraga costume, it includes an elaborate head wrap, a crown that has arrays of Christmas colors and 3 feathers at the top. And those feathers represent the past, the present, and the future. It has a long pants, a long sleeve, a long socks, a tennis shoe, and a glove. The purpose of the costume is for your skin not to be showing. And because it is a dance mostly about footwork, it has shells attached to the knees. So the more you move your feet, the more you hear the shells rattle. So when dancing the Wanaraga song, the rattling of the shell harmonizes with the beating of the drum. That is accompanied by a fast-paced beat that complements the singing of the Gayusa. The Gayusa are usually the women who sings while the drums are playing. So maybe when you hear a Wanaraga song, maybe you hear a song like Gaganitaro Wanoretu Banamotu. Nigatu kamebuma, nigatu kamebuma mebuate, nigatu kamebuma, nigatu kamebuma sa kamebuma, nigatu kamebuma mebuate. And that concludes the Wanaraga song. When it comes to our culture, the gararu, the drums, and the maracas, the sisira are usually enough. But with the passage of time, we learned how to improvise. We began to add the turtle shell, and we began to add the bass guitar. This picture that you see here is a picture of Mr. Penkayetano. Mr. Penkayetano is a musician, artist, and a journalist. He used to paint on turtle shells for people to decorate their homes. And eventually he noticed that the shells made a certain sound, and he began to put some of his interest into it. Eventually he had his own band called the Turtle Shell Band. And people seemed to love the music, and that was how Punta catapulted into the international scene. And today, Mr. Penkayetano is known as the king of Punta. When it comes to our secular music, whether it's the Punta, whether it's the Paranda, whether it's the Gujay, whether it's the Sambai, whether it's the Hidilgu, our drums are standard. We have 2 types of drums. We have a segunda and we have a primero. The segunda is the big drum and the primero is the small drum. The segunda is said to be the mother drum and the primero is said to be the father drum. The segunda is said to be the mother drum because it sets the pace. It is constant. It's like a mother at your house. When you get up in the morning, she already have breakfast for you. Before she go to bed at night, she's thinking about the next day. It is constant. The primero is said to be the father drum because it adds embellishment. It's like when you go fishing and farming, you need tools, but you won't use the same tools for fishing, for farming, and farming for fishing. So you need to improvise. If you were to look at the drum, everything on the drum is from the forest except for the rope. The rope acts as a glue. It holds the drum together. The top of the drum is the skin of a deer. It represents communication, whether it's through music, whether it's through a language, whether it's through food, whether it's through clothing. The snare represents volume. It do not matter how small we are as a culture, our voices will be heard. The vine represents connection. It do not matter what we are doing when socializing with the wider world. We should not forget who we are as a people. The pins on the drum are just to tune the drum. So if you like to tune the drum, you just keep the pins 1 or 2 twirl. This is the strongest part of the drum. It is carved out of a mahogany tree. It represents oneness. There is this mantra in Garifuna where we say, Au bu, I for you, and you for me. And if you were to take 1 letter out of each of those words, it will spell Abba. Abba meaning one. When it comes to our spirituality, the Dugu is the living communicating with the dead. And in the Dugu we use 3 drums, and 3 of those drums are the segunda drum, the big drum, the mother drum. The one on the left represents the past, those who have gone before us. The one on the right represents the future, those who are not yet been born. And the one in the middle that we refer to as the Lanigi Gararu, the heartbeat drum, represents us, the present, those of us who are here now. And now together, the drums, they represent all forms of life. Over this side are just the implements used when it comes to the cassava processing. We have the ibisa, where we sieve it on, the iede, where we grate it on, the badaye, where we sieve it in, and the bowl, where we wash it in. And we have another miniature cassava squeezer. Over this side, we have a bag. In Garifuna, we call it bagare. This bag is usually used by the fishermen. So the fishermen will usually put their fishing tools in this bag. And if their boat was to overturn, this bag would not sink because of the type of vine it is sewn out of. Over this side, we have our suitcases. In Garifuna, we call it baliha. The small one is for small stuff like your clothing and your shoes. And the big one is for heavy household items like your pots and your pans. When we in the Garifuna came to Belize, we had to learn how to improvise. And we did the best that we can. We made use of the land and we made use of the sea. We made use of the land for farming and the sea for fishing. If you were to ask around, they can tell you that the Garifuna educated the people of Belize. And that we should be proud of ourselves, which we are. But it was also a great loss to us. Why? Because the same people they took to educate other parts of Belize were very vibrant people. They were the same people helping in the development of our communities. And when they left, we fell into cultural erosion, whereby we wanted to fit in so bad, we began to sell our land and our crops for money. And the money that we would earn, we would take it to the market and buy the same thing that we used to plant. But eventually our men decided that they wanted to start over again. They wanted to be somewhat organized. The public servant picture that you see behind me is a picture of the CIS Association, the Carib International Society Association. And these associations were derived by the work of Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is a born black Jamaican whose sole purpose was to connect and unite people of African descent together. And eventually we began to make progress. We had our own halls, we had our own meetings, we had our own schools. And we actually had our own Garifuna flag that was derived from the CDS flag. The black representing the death and suffering of the Garifuna people. The white representing peace and freedom. And the yellow representing our Amerindian heritage, hope, and liberation. And that concludes our tour.
Wow, it's an amazing tour.
That's
That's so good. Alright guys, that was super amazing. I hope you all learned something. That was so good to hear. I've learned something as well. I know this part of the video gonna be really interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it. So this is the monument she was talking about and the cassava around it. I didn't get so close to it. Let me show you. Yeah, right here. That was really nice. So at least we know who are the Garifuna people of Belize. Okay, and it's beautiful and interesting the fact that they have a school here. It's working and the kids are learning the culture. Alright guys, welcome to Dangriga. After the beautiful interesting history, we're now here. We want to check out how Dangriga looks like while walking. Okay, so I'm here with Gio. Chad.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your camera? Your camera is not on. Okay, he's also a YouTuber. I'll leave the link. It's one channel, right? Yeah, it's one channel. I'll leave the link. So he's born and raised in Hopkins, not here in Dangriga, right? Yeah. So where we are walking right now, it's called Baka Town. Yeah. Baka Town to mean we are just at the back of town. You know, but the way they say it's Baka Town, you might think it means something different. So it's basically like a hood.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah, because some people will say, oh, that's not a hood. That's not this, that's not that. Most of those who are not in Belize anymore. You know, so we're in Baka Town, guys. Welcome to Dangriga. And I'm excited to walk with you together with Chuck. Let's see how it's like to be in Dangriga after getting the beautiful history of the Garifuna people. I really enjoyed it. So this is how it looks like. We're just at the back checking it out. It's amazing. You know, Belikin, the best Belizean beer.
Yep. Beer of Belize.
The beer of Belize, Belikin. I'm not a beer lover, so I don't even know how it tastes. I haven't had one yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
At least not yet. No, I'm not a beer person.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, in many cases you'll see houses built like this in Belize. I think it's because You know, Belize is just below the sea level, right?
Yeah.
So it's naturally swampy, so people try to build their houses above the ground, okay? So that when it gets flooded, at least they're on a better way. Okay, welcome to the hood, backyard, basically. Cycling is one of the common way to move around. You'll find ladies, men, children, everybody's cycling. So it's something very normal here. It's not a new thing. Okay, this is it. Back at town. We also have some pretty houses, and I love the drone shots from above. It looks really beautiful. Yeah. The sun is out today, not hot. I just like the way it is today. So if you go this way, you'll still go to the main road. Let's just keep going straight now. I love the the hoods more because this is where real life is happening. You know, at the main street it's more of business. Hello, greetings. All good? That is it. It's interesting. I'm just saying hello. It's like dear Mwango. Oh my God. We can't even hide, even in Baka town. Nice to meet you and thank you. Yeah. Wow. My subscribers are all over, even where I least expect. Yeah. Today he'll be like, today I saw D. She just walked here. Wow. That is it. People have pretty big spaces, you know. I've seen a number of houses, they have enough space for the kids to play in the yard. Hello, yeah. Ah, she nearly looked like the lady who was giving us a tour.
Oh.
They are sisters.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Government of Belize, customs. Okay. Dangriga it is. Belize Customs and Exercise Apartments. Greetings, yeah. That is it. For sale. Yeah, Dangriga looks more developed, you know. Hello, greetings, yeah. So now, if we go this way, we're going to town.
Yeah.
The main street. Okay, let's go. Now we're going to the main. Yeah, hello. Big up your nice clean self. That is it, Hummingbird.
Yeah, Hummingbird Distributors.
Huh?
Guys work for a company called Hummingbird Distributors.
Okay.
They sell hardware and what's not.
Okay. All right. Okay guys, we are back on the main road. Today's on a Saturday. It's more of a busy day. I haven't seen anybody selling bananas. Up more, okay. So guys, this is how the main streets here in Dangriga look like. People are selling clothes and other stuff. It's on a Saturday, more of a market day kinda. So that's how it is today. And welcome to Dangriga. We are at the bridge now, Gaitino Bridge, and that one is Huntu. Eh?
See again.
The name of this side is called Hidut.
Rivers.
Hudut. The food we have.
You're talking about the label.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
just
but you can
placed
remember
there
the
for
name?
Garifuna settlement day.
Yeah, it's called
I'm not sure. I gotta ask my dad.
Hudut. I think it's written Hudut on that side. If I'm not wrong, then this is Gaitino. Okay. Yeah. We have the rivers here. It's only that the rain has been so much. Otherwise, they're normally clear and beautiful. Yeah. When it's not rainy seasons, they're so clear, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
When-
Mostly clear.
Yeah, mostly clear. Wagwan, you good? That is it. I said Wagwan because he has a Jamaican small bag of Jamaican flag. Hello. See if I'll find bananas. Let me see. Yeah, so we have cassavas here. We are in the market. Okay, let's see if I'll find ripe bananas to eat. No banana? That's what I'm looking for, the ripe banana. Fresh groceries, very fresh. Wow. No fresh bananas, ripe. This is all you have? Okay, let me keep looking. They have a lot of green banana, not the ripe banana. Yeah, no ripe banana. Wow, all
Right
green.
banana, no?
Oh, okay. You're gonna eat some, right?
Maybe just one.
Just one? And that's it. Wow. Yeah.
Mano tiene puesto 49. No sé si tendrá.
You don't have change? See. How many are these?
It's 8 for $1, so this is
8 for $1.
8. This is 8.
For $1.
Yeah,
Okay. I think I
next
want
8?
more. Yeah, next 8.
2, 4, 6,
Okay.
$2.
$2. Okay, what else? I need some. Okay. some sweet pepper as well. This is it. Onion. I love this one. I love coming to the market every day, so this will still work.
No, daddy. Yeah, the daddy bite too. That's it, and then you can put that there. Where you could do? Put it for you. Yeah, yeah. Buy a bad one then. No bad no, okay. Yeah. Come up. That's it. So 750.
750. 5.
You don't tear it. Yeah, you don't tear any one way, make it.
Okay, thank you. How much for this? A lot of problems?
Product.
Oh, products, yeah. How much is it for this one bag?
For tomato, I have
Tomato.
for $2, $2.50 a pound.
Yeah, but this is quite a lot. But yeah. This is 2.5?
Two pound.
Okay.
Dah lagi lang muchacho.
How much for this?
$5.
Huh?
$5.
$5? $5. Okay. Yeah, tomatoes it's not the season that much. I'm from Kenya.
Huh?
Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know live right here, you know local. Yes. You have a different point.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Aonde?
I think I got it. 2, 4, and 5.
Only that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you, madre.
Yeah,
God bless,
you.
my lord.
All right. Got some tomatoes for $5. Yes, guys, we are back again. I bought some tomatoes. I think you saw some soursop. So much bananas I want to cook, and special thanks to
Dan Man.
Yeah.
Danny or Dan Man.
Thank you so
Nice.
much.
You're most welcome. And guys, like I said, man, Dee, she has the heart of a lion. I'm happy I met her, and yeah, she's encouraging me to big up my channel, which I'm grateful for. So yeah, hopefully she will leave the link for my channel below, and you all could like and subscribe on my channel. So man, much love and respect to you all.
Are
And
you going to give us more content?
yes, of course. Yes, of course. I will work on giving you all more content. No worries. We will plan a waterfall trip. Hopefully before Dee leaves Hopkins.
Sure.
So much love and respect, man.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Thank
peace
you
out.
so much. Today has been an amazing day, guys. So please check her out, and I'll see you guys on the
Gio.
next one. Gio, thank you so much.
That was nice hanging out.
Big up Mr. T and Babalu. Big up Hola Hopkins. Big up Griga. Hola down south and the Garifuna diaspora.
Okay.
Much love and respect.
Thank you so much. I'll see you again.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm going to cook my bananas. Thank you. All right. All right, guys. That was pretty nice. I truly appreciate them. Check them out. Okay, so I am back home, about to go and cook again. Okay, so watch and subscribe for more vlogs. I also need to do some laundry here. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice day today. The sun is out. I love it. I love it so much. Yep.